Jack Armstrong, Jack Armstrong, Jack Armstrong, the all-American boy.
Jack and his companions find their way into the tunnels where the Grotto laboratory is located. Learning of this, Professor Zorn plans to trap them. And now, as our party is horrified to realize that it's taken refuge in the resting place of the ponderous aeroglobe,
Hey, look! Mr. Hardy! Look down. Quick, flatten yourselves against the wall.
Well, Professor, I suppose Jack Armstrong and the Fairfields have been well taken care of.
There's no doubt about it.
I'll just look around to make sure. All right, come out of there and keep your hands off that gun. You can cover it, Jackman. I'll go find out what we're to do with them.
Zorn calling. Zorn calling.
Groot talking. What is it, Zorn?
We captured Jack Armstrong and his friends in the tunnel. What shall we do with them?
Dispose of them immediately.
Very well. You heard the order.
Radio message from Paris.
Back here.
As soon as I finish this little job.
No, come back at once. Pierce just radioed that his ship is arriving. When you finished your job, report to Groot.
Right. Where are they?
They got away.
How could they?
There's the answer.
Which way they go?
I don't know.
good?
Gregory Pierce, welcome to the island.
Is everything under control?
Moving on schedule. How was your trip?
Uneventful.
Did you bring everything we ordered?
Here's the manifest of our cargo. It also includes everything necessary to complete the cosmic beam annihilator.
Splendid. Within a week, the world will know it has a new ruler.
I also brought those special bombs you requested, although I had a hard time obtaining them.
We may need them to pull another magic trick on the natives.
And by the way, have my friends been giving you any trouble?
Quite a bit. But we have them trapped in the tunnel at present. Blair is just taking care of them.
I'd hope to avoid bloodshed. Hello, Pierce. Oh, Blair.
You don't seem to be bringing good news, Blair.
Jackman let Armstrong and the Fairfields escape. Well, what's so funny?
I don't believe you'll be having any trouble with that little group.
That's what you think. You better have Exalta order the natives to handle them.
No, they botched the job once. We'll find another way.
Do you have to resort to violence?
Jack Armstrong and the Fairfields still think that you are their friend. Maybe you can do something.
I'll be glad to handle the assignment, provided I can do it my own way.
It's all yours, Pierce, starting right now.
What'll you do? Frighten them off by saying boo?
Just let me work it out.
Well, we'll be watching you.
These coconuts sure taste good, don't they, Betty?
They sure do.
I'd rather have them shredded on top of a cake.
How about a coconut custard pie?
Well, maybe yes and maybe no. It all depends. Now, it was one of my mother's homemade.
I'm sure sleepy.
We all need sleep. Coming, Jack?
I'll be right along. What do you want?
Princess Allura wants to see you alone.
Why do you bring your knife?
Soon we afraid white fellow.
What does the princess want?
See you come. She tell much. Princess give ring, him fellow see.
Yes, that's the ring she was wearing, all right.
See you come?
Yes, lead the way.
What are you afraid of, Noggin? That you lose your place with the princess?
She becomes suspicious more each day. I have helped you so far, there is no turning back for me.
Have you told the princess anything about our work?
You know I cannot. I do not know what your work is.
Except that you will be repaid. Well repaid. I'll make you the ruler of 1,000 islands.
I look eagerly to that day.
You studied among white men, and you know how cruel they can be when they have the power to rule. One day, I'm going to give you that power.
But now, what will you do now about the princess' suspicions?
What can I do? I leave that to your god Exalta. When he sees fit, he will speak. Calm your fears, Naga. Have faith in the clever mind of the white man.
How do I look, Mianna? As beautiful as a crescent moon in the heavens, Princess.
Where was the princess going, Mayana?
She did not tell me, Naga.
Where did she go? Where did she go?
To meet young white man.
Where?
That river below waterfall.
You sent for me, Princess?
Yes, to ask a favor.
What is it?
Once here on the island, all was peace. Yamela's people and mine were united. Then the white men came, and all was changed.
That's because they were evil white men, Princess.
Yet it was only when you and your people came that men were killed.
We came because a friend was brought here a prisoner.
How do you know he is here? Have you seen him?
No, but we're positive he's on this island somewhere.
I want you and your companions to leave the island at once.
We can't leave until we find our friend. Besides, we have to stay here until a ship arrives.
Today a ship did arrive.
What kind of a ship?
A large one. They carried many things from it to that strange building up the river.
What building? Where is it?
Where the trail crosses the river. Strange sound and much smoke come from it. To attack those men. Why did you do it, Naga?
You sent for him to meet you here. For what reason, Princess?
What makes you think I did?
Your maid, Mayana, told me. Some of your people do not favor your friendship with these white men. What did you tell him?
Nothing.
This isn't the way to camp, Jack.
I know it. But Allura told me about a strange building up the river. I think we'd better look it over.
All right.
Weird-looking place. What do you think it is?
Possibly a stamp mill. Or a place where they process minerals.
Seems deserted.
Men are probably up the trading post.
Let's look around.
Armstrong, Jim Fairfield. By thunder, I am glad to see you too.
Gregory Pierce.
Well, what in the world are you doing down here?
I was worried when I didn't get a message saying you had landed safely. So I chartered a boat and came in search of you.
We appreciate that, Pierce, but how'd you hit on this particular island?
Well, I knew your general course, so I just followed it from island to island. This is the fourth one I've been on.
But this is a long way inland. How did you get up here?
Well, they were loading some things off the boat to be sent up here. So I came along for the ride. By the way, how is everything? Where are Betty and Billy?
Well, that's a long story. Right now, we want to send a radiogram to the mainland.
Well, I think I can arrange it. You just wait here. That's Jack Armstrong and Jim Fairfield. When I call you, I want you to take them in the storeroom and lock them in.
Then what?
That's all. There's going to be no rough stuff.
Investigation should be made at once. End of message. Is that covered?
Yes, that ought to bring them here fast. The operator's returned to the ship, but I'll have him send this as soon as I get back aboard. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes, there is. Could you spare some arms and ammunition?
You having trouble with the natives? Oh, that's putting it mildly. Well, did you get in touch with Grood, the traitor, and ask him to help you?
We have a suspicion he's the one that set the natives against us.
And's holding Vic Hardy prisoner. Oh, I can't believe that. Of course, I only met him this afternoon, and he seemed like a decent sort. However, if you want some arms and ammunition, there's plenty in the storeroom. Fine. Slade! Slade! I'll have him take you up there.
Yes, sir.
Take Mr. Armstrong and Mr. Fairfield up to the storeroom and give them anything they want.
All right. Right this way, gentlemen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Weapons you're looking for, you'll find them in one of those crates over there. But I haven't got any idea which one. You two fellas give them a going over, and I'll take a gander at these.
Right.
This box is marked shoe polish.
That's a hot one. What are the natives going to use it for? They don't wear shoes.
Hey, Slade, where you going?
I wonder why he ran out on us.
I don't know, but we'd better find out.
But the store's locked.
Slade, here's! Look, that smoke. We've got to get out of here. Let's find something to break the door down with. Here, give me a hand with it. What is the meaning of this vicious attack on Gregory Pierce? Does this indicate another hostile move on the part of the natives? For the answers, see Cavern of Chance, Chapter 7 of Jack Armstrong, the All-American Boy, at this theater next week. Not knowing that Pierce is working with their enemies, Jack and Uncle Jim appeal to him for supplies from the ship on which he's just arrived. Pierce apparently agrees and has them conducted to the mill storeroom where...
If it's weapons you're looking for, you'll find them in one of those crates over there. But I haven't got any idea which one. You two fellas give them a going over, and I'll take a gander at these.
Right.
This box is marked shoe polish.
That's a hot one. What are the natives going to use it for? They don't wear shoes.
Hey, Slade, where you going?
I wonder why he ran out on us.
I don't know, but we'd better find out.
But the store's locked.
Slade, here's! Look, that smoke. We've got to get out of here. Let's find something to break the door down with. Here, give me a hand with it. Down low where the air is clear. Hey, Marlon.
What's this about Fairfield and the kid Jack Armstrong?
When you got rats in the storeroom, you fumigate.
Where's Pierce?
In the office, I'll get him.
Not yet. We haven't figured out what to do about him.
What do you mean?
I mean that Pierce is slipping. He didn't like the idea of anything happening to that Fairfield bunch.
So what? He's just chicken-hearted.
Maybe. But Pierce is smart enough to figure angles. He might be playing his own game, selling us out and taking over himself.
And it's time to get rid of him.
Not that way. We've got to make it look like an accident.
Slade locking that door and planting that smoke bomb proves this was a deliberate plan to kill us.
But who's behind it, I wonder?
I don't know, but some of that gang is still around here.
If they are, they'll be back eventually to see how their scheme worked.
And when they come, we'll be waiting for them.
We'd better put out the light.
Oh, Marlin, wait a minute.
Where are you going?
I want to get rid of some dead rats.
You mind if I go along?
Now, that gas may be pretty strong. You better wait outside.
What happened to you, Pierce?
We'd better get him away from here, quick.
What is it, Mullen?
I suppose Blair's told you about his suspicions of Pierce.
Yes, and he also told me how Jack Armstrong and Fairfield got away last night.
Yeah, and they took Pierce with them.
So I've heard. Maybe they still trust Pierce, but I don't. Blair trailed them to Humorless camp, and I've ordered him to keep close watch on their movements.
Well, let's close in and wipe them all out.
No, it's too risky. Humorless has a lot of followers. We'll play a waiting game, and sooner or later we'll get our chance.
Good morning, Gregory. How are you feeling?
Much better, thanks.
What happened to you last night, Mr. Pierce?
Frankly, I don't know. I was knocked out by something. I've no idea by what or whom.
Well, I have. There are plenty of suspects on this island. It might have been one of the gang who were holding Vic Hardy prisoner.
I can hardly believe it. Have you any idea where Vic is?
No, only that he's hidden somewhere on this island.
And I'm in favor of continuing the search for him right now.
Well, Vic was my friend, too. Let me join you.
Fair enough. What was that?
Oh, probably some wild animal at that water we just passed.
Some human animal. You two keep going. I'll take a look.
Maybe Jack's met up with someone who may need help.
From what I've seen of him, he can take care of himself.
Good hunting, Jack.
This bird was trailing us.
You know who he is?
I never saw him before in my life.
Well, I have. He's definitely one of the gang.
Then we better take him back to camp.
All right, let's go.
Again, the reaction is negative.
Yes, but perhaps if we double the amount of solution J, we'll get a better reaction.
Any progress, Don?
Not yet, Brood.
After Hardy's arrival, I thought the cosmic ray gun would be promptly completed.
Constructing the first model was comparatively simple. Perfecting the master model is far more difficult.
We've been combining the 706 mixture with solution J, but we haven't yet discovered the proper proportions.
All we can do is keep on trying. You'll get it.
I'm asking you for the last time. Where's Vic Hardy hidden?
And I'm still not talking.
Yumala, come here. You think you can loosen his tongue?
Him, fella, go! Go!
Man, stop. Last man who no talk. His head here.
Oh, this is all a bluff. Jack Armstrong and the Fairfields wouldn't let you pull a stunt like this.
Prepare sacrifice table. Go! Sacrifice soon begin. You talk now? Sacrifice no good. Time soon up. Talk! Go to sacrifice table. Go! High man to sacrifice table.
No, wait a minute, I'll talk. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Let's take him inside.
Go.
Now then, mister, you say Vic is held prisoner in some cavern. Can you lead us to it?
I don't know where it is.
Oh, you don't? Maybe Yumala can refresh your memory.
You want sacrifice table?
I know where it is, all right, but I'd be killed if I took you there. I can draw a map showing its location.
Loosen these bonds, Jack. Has anyone a large piece of paper?
I have, Uncle Jim.
You go north halfway to the sacred grotto. This will bring you to a high rock painted with crazy designs. Then you go east a quarter of a mile to a mass of rocks. Bear left until you get to a narrow winding trail. Follow this trail until you come to a passage between high rocks. It's sort of like an entrance to a tunnel.
Blair, steering, Jack, Armstrong, and Fairfields on false lead into hidden well. Prepare reception. Piers.
Those instructions seem clear enough. If we start now, we should reach the place within an hour.
I'd better follow Pierce's instructions and see that our friends are properly received.
I thought you said you didn't trust Pierce. He may be up to something.
If he is, he signed his own death warrant. I'll see that the trap includes him.
Betty, we don't know what we're running into. You better stay here with Humala.
Oh, but Uncle Jim.
Watch this fella, Betty. And don't hesitate to use this gun if necessary.
As one of poor Vic's friends, I insist on going along with you. It's the least I can do.
Why not?
This had better not be a wild goose chase. If I find you've tricked us, I'll save Humala the trouble of taking care of you when we get back.
That ought to do it. We'd better be getting out of here.
Yeah, they'll be coming soon.
There's the painted rock. This is where we turn east.
Relax, sister. I was only getting a cigarette.
Where did you get that case? It looks exactly like one Mr. Pierce owns.
Maybe we got them at the same store.
Why, it is his. Here's his initials, GP. A radio set. Did Pierce use this radio to warn someone where Jack and the others were going? So that is it. You and Pierce tricked us. Humala. Watch him.
Me watch.
According to the map, this is the entrance.
It must be. There's footprints.
Well, evidently Blair was telling the truth.
We'll find out for sure when we get inside.
Wait a minute. Don't you think we ought to post a guard?
It's a good idea. Suppose you stay, Pierce.
Certainly, Jim.
Gee, it sure is spooky in here. Somehow this doesn't look right. You can say that again.
I've got an uncomfortable feeling that something's wrong. Maybe we should have brought Humala and some of his tribesmen.
Too late for that now. We might as well explore the rest of this passage and see where it leads to.
think we'd better turn back. You seem to forget we came here to find Vic Hardy.
We've come this far, might as well go on.
What new turn of events is taking place at the trading post? Will Grood release the full power at his command to wipe out all opposition? Be sure to see The Secret Room, Chapter 8 of Jack Armstrong, the All-American Boy, at this theater next week. Obtaining information from Blair, their prisoner, as to where Vic Hardy is held captive, Jack, Billy, and Uncle Jim speed to that location. But Betty now learns that Blair has sent them into a trap. She attempts to warn them, but before she can reach them...
I think we'd better turn back. You seem to forget we came here to find Vic Hardy.
We've come this far, might as well go on.
Here, Betty. Hurry up!
First, so I can help you get out.
Okay. Go ahead, Uncle Jim.
I don't think they'll follow us for a while.
Say, that was a nice 1-2 you gave that fella, Billy.
Oh, that water was cold. I had to warm up.
We certainly owe Betty a vote of thanks.
Well, if you can't help a fellow out of a hole.
Yeah, a nice, cold, wet one, too.
Into which of all people our friend Mr. Pierce dropped us. His turning up on the other side helps clear up a lot of things.
He was in on the disappearance of Vic and other things.
I'm sure of that now, and it's a good thing for us to know it.
Well, we still got that fella Blair tied up at Humla's camp. He knows a lot of things we want to know. Let's go back there and give him a real workout.
Oh, boy, am I glad to see you. Get that knife over there.
Jeff, what happened?
Many white men take white man away.
Jeff, Billy, see what you can do for those that are hurt. What we learned about Pierce today suggests that we might take stock of where we stand.
We know where Pierce stands, that's for sure.
We know Vic Hardy's on this island.
Exactly, but we don't know why. Though we can presume that it's in connection with some scientific experiment.
We make party for white friends.
Oh, thank you, Yumala.
You know, I'll bet everything that Pierce ordered from your factory's right here on this island.
No doubt. But we don't know where this work is going on or who's the guiding mind behind it.
Pierce knows.
Too bad we didn't hold on to Pierce.
Well, we must have been pretty close to finding out, Uncle Jim, or else they wouldn't be so anxious to get rid of us.
That's right.
I think their place is near that grotto or in those underground caverns.
That would be my guess, too. But we tried that once and almost got flattened out.
They know something. Maybe even atomic power.
I thought of that, too, Jack. And it doesn't sound too fantastic. Yes, it may be some atomic power even beyond the known elements.
Well, that's what they need Victor for.
That's right, exactly.
No one we've run up against looks like he knows anything about atomic disintegration.
How about our good friend, the traitor?
Groot always has seemed pretty smooth.
Much too smooth. We may be wrong, but we can't overlook any possibility. I think we could do a bit of investigating at the trading post.
Right. I still can't figure who knocked me out at the mill. It couldn't have been Jack Armstrong or one of the Fairfields.
Forget it, Pierce. If you've had as much trouble with them as we've had, you'll believe anything.
Then why isn't something being done?
You know, I've asked that question several times. I think it's in your hands at the moment.
Then just leave it that way. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about that. That is about me.
Did you come here to squawk or report about the shipment you brought?
Has it been unloaded?
I checked it. Most of it's off. Now the two special cases.
I got the 2 cases inside. As soon as the truck is unloaded, I'll send it to the laboratory.
Then I'll get over and tell Zorn exactly what's coming.
And also tell him that we want to see some results from that new man, Hardy. Or we'll have to put on a little pressure.
That's my department.
And before long, I hope that your department has all they can handle. Of course, that'll depend upon what he brought.
Well, we have everything that Zorn ordered.
Good. Blair, take him to the laboratory and hold everybody there. I'll be along in a little while. I have some special instructions for the whole outfit.
Maybe we've hit a little pay dirt.
Are we going to follow them, Uncle Jim?
No, we'll stick to what we decided. Let's try to settle one thing at a time.
Then let's go in the trading post.
I think one can handle it better. I'll just walk in casually. But you keep your eyes open just in case. You better hold this, Jack.
Good evening, Mr. Fairfield.
How are you, Mr. Good?
I'm surprised to see you so far away from your camp.
Our camp? I didn't think anyone knew where we were.
Well, I don't actually, but I imagine you made a camp somewhere.
I came down because I was very anxious to see Mr. Pierce.
Well, I think you'll find him at the mill.
No, thank you. I've been there once. That's enough.
Yeah, some people can be awful rough at times.
Oh, so you knew about that, too? Yes, they tried out one of their special bombs on us.
Tried to suffocate you?
I didn't say it was a smoke bomb, Groot.
No, you didn't. I guess Pierce told me.
I'd also like to learn something about the caverns under the native sacred grotto.
Did you say caverns?
Yes, that's right.
I don't believe I know about them.
Did that scientific equipment from the ship clear through the trading post, Groot?
You're full of information, Mr. Fairfield. I don't know that the ship brought any such equipment.
Now, don't be disturbed, Groot. I only hope to pick up enough parts to set up a radio transmitter, that's all.
That is something these island posts don't stop. Why, we'd never be able to sell that sort of merchandise to the natives.
Just thought I'd ask. If you run into Pierce, tell him I'd like to see him.
Well, I'll be happy to.
And please check up on those caverns for him, Mr. Groot. I'm very anxious to see them. I'd hate to leave the island and have to go back and tell my friends that I'd missed such a sight. Thank you very much, Mr. Groot.
Not at all, Mr. Fairfield.
Do you have any luck, Uncle Jim?
He may be our man. He's much too glib. He knew about the smoke pots being used on us at the mill. Then he decided to be very dumb. Said he never heard of any caverns. He denied knowing the scientific equipment came in on the ship.
Did you see anything suspicious around the trading post?
Not a thing, but I didn't expect much on that score.
Look, there he is.
He came out of the rear of the building. I don't remember any other entrance.
Maybe we'd better have a little private investigation of our own.
Right. I know how to get in. You wait here.
The width of this room certainly doesn't correspond with the outside measurements of the building.
That's right. There must be a room on the other side of that wall.
I don't see any door.
There must be a secret entrance.
Well, let's look for it. I think you're wrong, Jack. I don't see anything.
There it is.
Zorn calling. Zorn calling.
What is it, Zorn?
Is there some delay?
No, there's no trouble.
We'll expect the cases in a half an hour.
Very well, Zorn. That gives us a little time. This man's Zorn. I wonder who he is.
Well, he must be one of Groot's gang at their hideout.
I know how we can find that hideout.
How?
I'll hide in this case and he'll take me right to it.
That's an idea. But I'd better go in the case, Billy.
Oh, I thought of it first, Jack. We'll let Uncle Jim decide.
No, Billy, I don't like to have you take that chance.
Oh, but I want to.
We can follow whoever comes to pick up the cases. Then we'll be there to help Billy.
All right, Billy. You can probably join up with Vic. Between us, we might settle the entire affair.
There's some tools. Let's get busy.
Blair, take your men and go back to the trading post. And see that they don't escape this time. They probably think they got another half hour.
Yes, sir.
I'll send over the equipment as soon as possible. In the meantime, I've got to get back to the post to see they don't mess this up.
I'd like to see this, too.
No, you stay here with Zorn. He may need you when the equipment arrives.
I wonder what this thing is.
I think it might be their cyclotron casing. We better get out of the way.
We can hide it up in those rafters.
Go ahead. We'd better crate you up quickly, Billy.
Okay.
Good luck, Billy.
Thanks, Uncle Jim.
We got here too late, Groot. Whoever was inside is gone.
Here comes the truck. You boys get inside and bring those cases out.
Back up and turn around, Slade. We're heading for the swamp.
Right.
That truck won't be able to go very fast. We shouldn't have much trouble following it.
Zorn speaking.
There'll be a delay. One of the Jack Armstrong crowd is in a packing case on the truck. I'm sending the truck through the swamp.
I understand. We'll stand by for further orders.
Groot calling Marlin on the truck.
Wonder why they're stopping.
We'll soon find out.
They're backing up to the swamp.
They're up to something. I don't like this.
Open that big case, Haynes.
They're opening the packing case.
They must know Billy's in it.
All right, you, get out of there.
The natives finally to rise in full revolt against the intruders? Is even their princess unable to protect the lives of our expedition? For the sensational answers, see Human Targets, Chapter 9 of Jack Armstrong, the All-American Boy, at this theater next week.